Tailbone softly moving towards the front. Hoi-in gently lifting between the legs. The whole of the midsection of the body softly moving backwards. So Du-Chi moves back towards Ming-Men. Tailbone sits down. Arms just gently hanging down by the sides. As the tailbone moves down into this sitting posture, top of the head pushes up into the blue sky, chin draws back. This is about as straight as we generally get. With the tailbone a tiny bit moved forward and the chin a tiny bit tucked backward, then the spine really becomes quite straight. Irons out the cervical curve, irons out the lumbar curve, your spine becomes straight. So from this standing posture, we'll just do our usual 15 minutes of easy warm-ups. I think it's important to get the chi flowing in the body. So I always incorporate these no matter whether we're doing standing or other exercises. So let's just turn from the waist. Think about the core of the body, draw the mind back, draw the core, draw down to the core of the body. Make this turn gently from the core. So just feel how your back feels this morning. A slow, long turn. Same on the other side, a slow, long turn. And then we're going to release and allow the body to gently turn from side to side. This morning, we're going to take a leaf out of my Teacher Lou's playbook. Just going to allow ourselves to dissolve back into chi. That's what we do most weeks, because that is the essence of Zheneng Qigong. How to heal yourself using your mind, how to organize the chi in your body to the best of its ability. It's not quite right, but into the most sort of perfect way. And so, yeah, we're just going to gently set ourselves up in a standing posture, and then we're going to allow the body to really relax and open. I think there's so much about the mindset. And it's interesting, when we go through sort of teaching phases, we go into an awful lot of detail. But the truth is that actually the devil is in the detail. Perhaps that's no, actually, I suppose that's completely wrong. It's the reverse of what I was hoping for. What I was going to say is the detail is actually too much of a devil. I think it's the other way around, that we can actually get ourselves lost in the ideas of what we're supposed to be doing and not allow ourselves to really practice at the deepest level. And so we're going to throw all ideas out of the window today and just allow ourselves to return to a completely relaxed and perfect state, and just allow the trust in the body to work. Okay, so with this exercise, we're just gently turning the waist, letting the hands tap on the sides, tapping the small of the back and tapping the tummy button. But now we're just going to relax into the second phase, slow down a bit and open up. Let the whole thing open further, stretch out. Look back over the shoulder. Body opening, body stretching, gently opening the neck as well, opening the spine. Knees are gently moving, hips are moving, ankles are moving, whole body is gently opening. A few more nice, easy, long turns. Very good. And then just allow everything to slowly, slowly, slowly wind down. Let everything come to a stop. Okay, let's gather some chi. Lift chi up, draw the chi up over the crown of the head. Gently pour the chi down through the body. Move the chi from the head into the chest, into the belly, down the legs, into the ground. Let's gather again. So the target is lower dantian, the belly. So we're drawing the chi through the head, upper dantian, into the chest, middle dantian, deep into the belly where we store it, and then relaxing the hands and allowing the chi to flow down. So our target is to pour chi into lower dantian, to the belly. Then we just create a continuous circuit, I suppose, moving on. So draw the chi down, draw the chi down, draw the chi deep inside, and let the hands relax and the chi pours on down the legs, back into the ground. Okay, so let's go on to our second exercise, just to do some forward and back bends. Just stretch the hands up into the blue sky. So we don't press our arms against our ears. We still keep this nice open shape of our shoulders here. Shoulders are kind of relaxed. And then we tip over just the head and the arms. The rest of the body stays straight. So we're just working on the upper neck first. When the arms are parallel to the ground, then we can roll into the upper back. Then we can roll into the middle back. Then we can roll into the lower back. And then we can gently relax and hang our way down. Back of the neck soft and relaxed. Body hangs and relaxes. Nice and easy. Just take all the weight off the back of your neck. Just let the head hang down. Keep the knees as soft as you can. Okay, so our first extension takes us gently down towards our toes. We can just exhale gently as we stretch down and then release that bend. In line with the roots of our toes, gently stretch down and release. In line with our insteps, gently stretch down and release. In line with our heels, gently stretch back and release. Body just hangs and relaxes here. We lift the tailbone to point up into the blue sky behind, and then we swing the tailbone towards the front of the body and start to assemble the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Arms and ears, we try and bring them up as one piece, gently drawing them up, stretching up into the blue sky. Let's soften the knees and hips forward, and we can lean back. Gently up, and exhale, softly back. Up, and back. Up, and back. Great, hands up into the blue sky. Okay, so let's just continue with this. So we're going to stretch up, and then arms and ears tip over. Upper back, middle back, lower back. Relax the way down. Soften and relax the back of the neck. Body hangs and relaxes. Tip gently down towards the toes. And release. In line with the roots of the toes. And release. Toward the insteps. And release. Toward the heels. Body hangs and relaxes. Lift the tailbone up behind.
Push the tailbone towards the front of the body, roll the spine up and take up the head and the arms and the ears, gently stretching up into the blue sky. Release the knees, the hips forward as you gently lean back. Stretch up, gently back. Stretch up, gently back. Up and gently back. Hands up into the blue sky. Okay, so now we're going to do this exercise, but with straight legs. So try and lock the knees back. Keep the legs as straight as possible. Tip over the arms and ears. Roll into the upper back. Roll into the middle back. Roll into the lower back. Let the body gently hang down. Soften the back of the neck. Body hangs here. Body relaxes. Back of the neck is soft. Legs are straight, however. We can just softly shift the weight forward to the toes. Really feel the hamstrings opening up. Our first little extension goes down to the toes and release in line with the roots of our toes and release in line with our insteps. Release in line with our heels. Body relaxes and hangs. Lift the tailbone up behind, push the tailbone to the front, roll the spine up and take up the arms and the ears. Stretch up into the blue sky, stretch up. Release the knees and the hips forward as you gently back. Stretch up and gently back. Stretch up and gently back. Stretch up and gently back. Good. One last time. Hands up in the blue sky. Arms and ears only tipping over. Upper back, middle back, lower back. Body relaxes down. Body settles and sinks. Extending softly to your toes. Release. In line with the roots of the toes. And release. Toward the insteps. And release. Back toward the heels, deep bend. Body just relaxes and hangs. Lift the tailbone up behind, push the tailbone to the front, roll the spine up and bring up the head and the arms, the ears. Stretch up into the blue sky. Knees and hips drift forward, back. Stretching up and gently back. Up and back. Up and back. Hands into the blue sky. Let's just release the hands gently down the side of the body. Let's gather some chi. So we gather by lifting chi up. Pour the chi down through your body. Draw the chi down. Aim and focus everything deep into the belly. And then release the hands, let the chi flow on down your legs. Gather and lift chi up. Gently pour chi down. Draw the chi down. Focus the chi deep inside. And then relax the hands and the chi flows. Gather again. And pull. Draw the chi down. Move the energy deep inside. Drawing chi deep into the belly. Release and relax the hands. Chi flows down. Okay, so some side bends just to finish off with. Draw your right hand up into the air, breathing in. As we breathe out, gently go over to the left. Breathe in. Gently stretch left. Breathe in. and stretch left. Breathe in, stretch left. Breathe in and stretch left. Breathe in, stretch your hand up into the blue sky. You breathe out, exchange hands. Breathe in, stretch the left up. As you breathe out, we tip over to the right. From the left shoulder to the left fingertip, breathe in. And exhale, stretch the arm. Breathe in and stretch. Breathe in and stretch. Breathe in, stretch. One more. And stretch. The left hand up into the blue sky. Left hand goes down, right hand comes up. Stretch up. Exhale to the left. So we're trying to open all the way from the right ankle to the right middle finger. Breathe in. Open the whole right side of the body as you breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in, lift the hands up into the blue sky. Right hand goes down, left hand comes up. Stretch up as you breathe in. As you breathe out, over to the left. So we're trying to, over to the right, sorry. So we're trying to open up the whole left side of the body from the ankle to the finger. Breathe in. Stretch and arc open the left side of the body. Breathe in and stretch. Breathe in and stretch. Breathe in and stretch. So when we breathe in, we lift both hands up now. Stretch up into the blue sky. As we breathe out, let both hands down. Final gathering of chi, hands in the air. Gather, lift chi up. And pour chi down. Draw the chi down through the body. Focus the chi deep into the belly. Gather and lift. And gently pour. Gather and lift. And gently pour down. Draw down. Move the hands to draw the chi deep into the belly. Okay, one more time. This time we're going to end up with our hands on the belly. So lift chi up. Pour the chi down through your body. Torrent of chi pouring down through upper dantian in the head, through middle dantian in the chest, and all the chi comes to roost deep in your belly. Lower dantian, place the hands on the belly button and just hold the chi deep inside. We've moved all this chi round our body. And now we've drawn it back to the belly to let it settle, to let it gently start to transform. Transform process in Chinese is called Hun Hua. So transforming chi. Do you have to do anything to help it transform? There are two modes for our body. It's like a bank account. One is spending your chi. The other one is not spending your chi, I suppose. In physiological terms, Western science, we know this is the
fight and flight mode. It's not, it's the, it's the, well, I can't remember the actual terms for them now, where you're actually actively doing things, using your energy and processing. And then it's at a cellular level. When you turn the cell back, when you go into a sleep mode or into meditation mode, then the cell goes into healing mode, cleaning mode. So either the cell is active or it's passive. The cell is either processing and doing whatever that particular cell needs to do, or it moves into this cleaning mode. And the idea of the cleaning mode is that it regenerates aspects of the cell. It cleans out parts of the process that are kind of junk left over from its main job. And so the cell breaks down the kind of trash inside, if you like, and then clears and cleans the cell out. This is one of the problems with something like not sleeping, is that if we don't give ourselves enough time to clean the cells, eventually the cells become filled with junk and the cells start to die off because they can't operate properly. And then that is a slow decline, as you can imagine. We don't want any of our cells dying off prematurely, so we keep them clean and healthy by sleeping well, meditating well, taking time to stop our activity. And this is it. So we've been gathering chi, and that in itself is quite unique because many people don't know how to do that. So you've got the advantage here where you've gathered so much chi into your body. And now we settle ourselves into the standing stance. The standing stance is a very subtle exercise. It's gently building up the strength in your body, but it also allows your mind to go quiet. So your body quietly strengthens itself. Your body's in the perfect posture for gathering chi in from the earth and the heavens and from all around you. So the body is open and gathering. But also as the mind goes quiet, the cells move on to healing. So this is the optimum posture for healing. What's required is the optimum mindset for that as well. So when the mind rushes away to another thought, we gently draw it back. You're familiar with my idea, just one breath. You take one breath in through your nostrils and imagine the chi flowing up through your nostrils to illuminate the center of your brain. Sort of like a direct line straight up your nostrils into the core of your brain, upper dantian. This in-breath kind of illuminates the brain. And then the out-breath just takes the chi from the head down into the chest, down into the belly, and the chi arrives in the belly and the mind arrives in the belly and we settle into the belly. So whenever you find yourself distracted, you can just take this gentle breath, breathing into the center of the head. And then allowing the chi to cascade down into the belly. And then just settle and gently breathe. Do it as frequently as you wish. You may have to do it 3 or 4 times in a row to get yourself to really settle. But when you get the hang of it, you can bring yourself back inside very easily and very quickly. Just allow your body to relax. Just allow your mind to quieten and settle. This stance, it helps connect us down into the earth. It helps connect us up into the heavens. Chi flowing from below, chi flowing from above, chi gathering behind your hands, deep inside lower dantian. An abundance of chi gathering in lower dantian. This is the storage area for chi. The more we build up here, the more we're able to flow it around our body to wherever it's required. First of all, we can't often feel chi. So use your imagination. Imagine a ball of chi deep inside the belly, getting bigger and bigger. All of this energy deep inside glowing, filling up this area, expanding.
the more you put your mind there, the more you put your imagination there, the more it happens. So that's fine. Let's go with it. Just imagine this ball of chi deep in the belly, building in strength and power. This wonderful energy field deep inside you, reservoir of chi. In order to make the process work well, we must let our bodies relax. Well, there's nothing worse than someone saying to you, relax. It's just too difficult to do. So you have to find a way to relax. You might need to sit down. That's fine. You might need to lie down. That's fine. But generally, we try and soften into our knees, and the standing posture to begin with can be quite difficult. So don't hesitate to move your feet a little bit if you need to remind yourself to bend your knees, tuck your tailbone, straighten your spine. Just keep on gently adjusting the body. One of the things that often puts people off is the feet. Sometimes your feet can feel interminably sore, but actually, after a few days of practice, it goes away. So if you only practice once a week, then it could be a longer process. If you practice every day for a little bit, you'll break through much more quickly. So sometimes there are things in Qigong that take a little perseverance. We gently push through these barriers, because every barrier we push through represents something changing in your body, something shifting in your mind. So just standing here and thinking, oh, I don't want to stand here any longer, but I'll just try a little bit. That is a dramatic change. Just a minute longer than you would normally stand changes everything in your body. So as we stand here in the perfect position for gathering chi, trying to relax our bodies, we can let our mind gently expand. We often feel trapped inside our brain, this idea that your brain is this container of you, but actually so often we allow our imagination to fly out. We allow our imagination to imagine what our friends or family are doing. We allow our imagination to venture to places we've been, places we'd like to go. We have the power to escape the bounds of our body, as it were. And so just let your mind gently expand now. Imagine your body, imagine your mind can rove through your body. Imagine it can search down your legs to your feet. Imagine it can search through your hips and pelvis. Imagine it can search through your belly, chest, your back, your spine. Imagine it can search through your arms to your fingers, your whole of your spine and your brain. Your mind can gently rove around your whole body. Sometimes it's going to find things that feel uncomfortable. So where is there a bit of discomfort today? Perhaps it may be something in your lower back. Perhaps you might have a sore knee, sore ankle. Perhaps there's something more pressing that some Western diagnosis has told you about. We allow our minds just to settle there for a few moments. In the same way that we can take this one breath into the brain and kind of illuminate the brain and then draw the chi into the belly, we can do the same thing with the brain. We can kind of send the illumination of the brain down somewhere in the body. So just imagine you have a sore knee, you would just send this like a ball of light and illumination down to your knee and think everything in my knee working well, everything in my knee fixed, everything in my knee, perfect working order. So you notice the languaging there. If what I'm saying is, my sore knee, I need to fix it. My sore knee is so broken. You're just reinforcing the same idea. You're just going over and over the same thing. You're just telling your body that there's a problem. So now we think everything working well in the knee, everything is sorted, everything's beautiful. And we send that kind of pre-idea almost to the knee. And then the knee goes, oh, okay, that's what we want. Let's work in that direction. So this is how we think about our healing journey. Everything returning to perfect working order. So the fundamental is this idea we can gather lots of healing chi deep inside the body. The fundamental is that when we relax and we quieten our mind, then the process starts to take place. The healing can take place. Hun Hua, the external chi that we've gathered can turn into internal chi. as teacher Lou says, internal medicine for your body. And then we can direct this internal medicine using our laser-like mind to focus the body, to focus the chi into healing. And we can use our mind to dictate a perfect outcome. I'm sending chi into my lower back. Everything in my lower back is perfect working order. This chi bathes my knees, everything in my knees working perfectly. Everything returning to perfect working order. So there's this implicit idea, there's a blueprint for your body. You often hear this term, true self. True self. What is that? Well, big question, small amount of time. Let's just say the shred of consciousness that is you, the part of the vast ocean of which you are a tiny droplet. And so we have this beautiful idea of our true selves, the way we can be. But of course, life has thrown all sorts of things at us, has deviated us. So many different patterns have changed us. So what we're now saying to the body is, take me back to the original blueprint. Let's get rid of all the rubbish that's been in the way. Let's allow all of that stuff to flow out of the body. And let's gather healing chi to the place where it's needed. Just return me back to the original perfect blueprint. Body relaxes, mind expands. There really is no difference between the outside and the inside now. We soften ourselves to such a degree that we just become one with the chi field around us. We take up this humble stance because it allows us to draw the healing energy in. We make our mind clear. So clear your heart. In Chinese medicine, heart is the governor of all of the body, the master commander. Like the emperor sitting on his throne, he sees the whole of the body. And he's the one who holds all of the real stories and secrets. So now we gently want to clear our heart. We want to feel into the beauty of our heart. We want to feel our heart on a physical level, sending healing chi into the muscles of our heart, into the aortas, the veins, the walls, the whole of the physical of the pericardium muscle around the outside, the whole of the kind of physicality of the heart. But let's also think about the emotional side of the heart. At the root of everything in our universe is love. Everything in our universe is unconditional love. Life throws so much at us. Life breaks our heart again and again. From the youngest age, things with our parents don't quite sit right. We end up with this feeling that something is not the way it should be. Our friends let us down. Lovers abuse us, colleagues let us down. All the way through, we feel the emotions of our heart being battered, and we close the doors. We just think it's easier to close the doors on our heart and not allow the outside world to affect it anymore. In so doing, you're stopping the essence of you. So just allow your heart to fill with unconditional love. The first person we need to love is you. Love the frailties of your body as you see it. Love strange thoughts that go through your head. Love all the stories and patterns you've built up. Love all the habits, all the things you've collected in your life, physical, emotional, mental. See yourself as this perfect being. Everything is right now for you. You're exactly where you should be. Nothing needs to change. We're led to believe by all the major spiritual stories that there is some extraordinary path we must take. But the truth is, everything you need is right here, right now. There's nothing to seek, nothing to find. Everything is perfect, just as it is. You are not wrong. You are not broken. You're exactly where you need to be at exactly the right time. Everything is perfect. This is the story that you have developed for yourself. This is the place you need to be. These are the lessons you have outlined and are now processing. Love that process, unconditional love for that process. Feel your heart send love throughout your whole body and your whole life. Open your heart to this process. The more you close the doors, the less you are able to move forward. So let's just love the process, love our lives, accept that everything is exactly as it should be, accept there is nowhere to go. There's only one sin in this entire universe of ours, and that is not knowing that you are God. So repeat that one more time. The only sin in the entire universe is to not acknowledge, not to know that you are God. I am God. We are all God. This God consciousness pervades us all. We are here in this beautiful play, enjoying each other, sometimes hating each other. But everything is right. Everything is yin and yang. Everything moves and flows in its own way. And if we can accept and see that this is exactly how it should be, then life becomes so much easier. But that acceptance of the fact that you are divine, that you are God, is such a hard thing. In the West, we're told that we're completely separate. That breaks us. That separates us from our truth. I'm here to tell you that that is not true. You and I are one. We are God. So now taking that as a perspective, that you are God, why shouldn't you heal everything? Heal yourself, heal the people around you, heal everything. You're God. Perhaps that's a bit trite. There's so many patterns to wade through, so many stories to break down. But just remember, they are only stories. None of them are true. None of them matter. The problems we have with other people, the problems we have with ourselves, The problems we have with the world as a whole are just stories that can be seen through in an instant, can be changed and converted in a moment. Just allow your heart to send unconditional love to all of these problems. They may not seem to change instantly, but they will change. Be patient. Open your heart, send your love. They will change. Can you change other people? No. Can you change the way you feel about other people? Yes. So if other people hurt and harm you, that's because they have touched something inside of you that is not yet healed. Love yourself. Love yourself and heal yourself. Look at your patterns and heal them, dissolve them, let them go. Realize that they are no longer important. And someone says something about you, perhaps professionally. Just look at it and think, does that matter? I don't care. Let that just go straight past me. Let that go straight through me. Not bothered, not important. And that suddenly takes all the power away. Be like water. Allow yourself to flow through life, through the comments. So let's just think about our heart for a few moments, sending chi into the emotional part of the heart, really healing the emotions of the heart. So this is the essence of Qigong. We heal the emotions of the heart, and our spirit, our Shen, S-H-E-N, Shen, resides deep in the heart. When you clear those problems, your ability to connect to the universe on a spiritual level. What does that even mean? The ability for you to be at one with everything is uncovered. So as we heal with the heart, all of those things are gently pushed aside and allows your true spirit to shine through, the true you to be who you are. Heart is the home of the Shen. Feel inside your heart. Feel your spirit. Allow the heart to open. Allow there to be space for your Shen to reside in his palace. Allow the spirit of your life to come back to you. Allow yourself to live more lightly with your Shen shining through your eyes. So we heal the heart, and we also heal our mind. In Chinese, heart, mind is one thing. We have our 5-organ system. Why doesn't that talk about the mind? Because the mind's just an ancillary transmitter as far as that's concerned. All the organs hold the emotions. When we get to the heart commander and solve the problems of the heart, and everything else is slowly going to fall into place, all of the emotions will balance. The emotions are just triggered through the mind as opposed to being in the mind. The mind itself is not in our brain. The mind isn't through our entire body, but the seat of the mind is the heart. So the brain is just this kind of meaty transmitter. In the West, we put such power on the mind, but actually, the whole of your body is your mind. So let's just place our hands down by lower dantian. So maybe the hands are on the belly, but perhaps the hands have come off the belly. Just imagine opening a ball in front of your belly, expanding out and opening. Sorry, don't imagine it, do it. Let the hands open out. And then let's gather from the universe and draw back. So we're just going to create a ball in front of the belly, about the size of a football. When we open, we can expand it out to beach ball size and then bigger, expand it out into the whole universe. When we close, we can draw back this beautiful football-sized ball of chi. So let's think about lower dantian. When we open, we can expand out into the chi field, releasing, opening, becoming one with chi. When we gather in, we're drawing this healing chi deep inside the body. So let go, open up, expand out. Gather in, draw in, bring healing chi deep inside your body. So chi is a very sort of just the next layer up from physical. So we can imagine the whole of the physical body gently dissolving out into the chi field as you open your hands. When you bring your hands back together, we can imagine rebuilding the whole body from scratch. So what do you want to let go of in your physicality? Expand it out into the blue sky. Just imagine everything dissolves, gone out into the blue sky. And then gather back from the blue sky a perfect working version of your body. Everything working well. Just use this idea a few times to gently open and dissolve and let go. And then to gather back, healing deep inside. We can say Kai for open. Sorry. Kai. And we can say her for drawing chi back inside. Kai lets go. Kai lets everything open. Kai dissolves everything. Bring the chi back deep inside to heal your body at every level. Body opens, relaxes, and expands out, letting go. Bringing this healing chi back inside the body to rebuild. Couple more. Body opens, expands, dissolves. Draw chi deep inside. Just hold this ball of chi. Hold this ball of chi in front of your belly. Just imagine this vast ball of chi in front of your belly, but also imagine a huge ball of chi deep inside your belly as well. We're just going to take this ball and squeeze it deep inside lower dantian. Just collapse one hand on top of the other and squeeze the ball into the belly and hold this chi deep inside. Imagine this vast ball of chi compacting deep into your body. This wonderful reservoir of energy. So we can just move our hands up to the breastbone. Bring the hands up to the center of the chest. So we have our 5 organs. Let's think about them on a physical, emotional level. We've got heart, love. We've got spleen on the left-hand side under the ribs. It's all about worry, but it's all about trust as well. So the negative aspect of the heart, of course, would be hatred, I guess. Negative aspect of the spleen, pancreas. No, hang on a minute. I have to get my terminology right here. I'm shifting the way I think about it. So on the left-hand side, we're talking about pancreas now. I'll explain that at some other time. But pancreas on the left-hand side, which is negative aspect, worry, overthinking. We think about positivity. We think about sort of trust. The next thing we think about is lungs. Deep inside your lungs, we have all sorts of negative things, such as sadness, shame, sorrow, guilt, and grief. My goodness, the lungs hold such extraordinary things. And that doesn't allow you to be a very consistent person. So by removing all of those things that make us kind of shaky and unreliable, I guess we become reliable. We become more coherent. We become more of a holism. We have the lungs with all this stuff deep inside. We could easily do without. The next we think of is liver. And I'm going to add spleen to that, liver, spleen. They seem to be so similar. I've been researching it. I discovered that actually there's a translation story somewhere about 200 years ago where spleen got lumped with pancreas or mistranslated. So we have pancreas as one and spleen, liver as the other. And so we're thinking about hatred. We're thinking about anger for spleen, liver. We often see people who get angry, their faces flush red. This is blood moving up in the body. So compassion is the other side. Being able to be not angry, to see the problems and be compassionate. Finally, we have kidneys. Fear, very fearful. But when we cut through the irrational fear, we find our way to kind of wisdom and knowledge. When we're not being terrified by something, we can work it out. We can think it through. So here we have our 5 organs. We want them all to work on a physiological basis. Heart pumping blood, pancreas part of the digestive system, spleen, liver, the whole blood system, kidneys, water works, the lungs, breath. So let's open up middle dantian the same way. Gently open up a ball of chi in front of your chest, holding a lovely ball about the size of a football, chest height. When we open, let all of the functioning problems of your organs disappear out into the blue sky. When we bring our hands back together, we can bring healing deep inside. So just to say, the 5 major organs have got 5 minor organs. So we have gallbladder, bladder, small intestine, large intestine, stomach, actually there's pericardium as well. So each of them has a few of the smaller organs. So that takes in every organ system in the body. Let's just say, for instance, you might have some gallstones. And when we open, we just imagine that all of those disappear, dissolve out into the blue sky, let go. And when we come back, we bring back a perfect working gallbladder. Perhaps you've had some worries about your heart. So we just let the heart open out into the blue sky and all of the chi that's no longer needed disappears. And when we bring back a perfect working heart. Perhaps we're talking about the entire digestive system, stomach and intestines and so forth. Perhaps you could just imagine the whole of that digestive system dissolving out into the blue sky and bringing back perfect healing. So whatever it is you want to work with, perhaps just see the whole thing as an entirety. When we open the hands, we say Kai. Letting go of all the problems associated with the organ systems. Bringing chi deep inside the body to heal all of the organs. But we're also working with the emotions of the organs. Open your heart and love. Opening the pancreas, let us trust. Opening the lungs to become whole. Opening up the liver, spleen. Things about compassion. Opening up the kidneys just brings us wisdom, knowledge. Release all hatred from your body. Stop overthinking, distrusting. Releasing guilt, grief, sadness, shame, sorrow. Let go of anger. Envy as well. Finally, let go of all of your fear. Just a couple more times. Let everything dissolve. The organ systems. Bring back healing energy deep into your organs. Letting go, letting go, letting go, dissolving. Gathering healing chi deep inside your body. Just let the hands come back in front of the breastbone, holding this beautiful ball of chi. Let me just let the hands collapse and let the chi go deep inside middle dantian. Just hold this healing chi deep inside your body. So the last place we're going to work with is upper dantian, the brain. So we've talked about this connection between heart and brain. Heal the heart, heal the brain. So we're already working on that process. But also the brain is this kind of messenger, sends messages through the nervous system, sends messages through the endocrine system. And of course, the brain has all this brain marrow, but that brain marrow is all the way down our spine. And then the marrow is also through the whole of our bones. So by working with this aspect, thinking of the endocrine system, the nervous system, thinking about the marrow system throughout the whole body, we can also affect a huge healing there as well. Again, huge hormonal healing, huge nervous healing. Let's just think about upper dantian. You can just raise your hands gently up in front of your third eye. And we're going to open out a ball of chi, let the whole of the brain expand and open out into the blue sky. When we bring the hands back, we bring back healing chi for our nervous system, healing chi for our endocrine system, healing chi for our brain marrow and bone marrow and spine marrow. Let go, let go, let go. Bring back healing chi. Deep inside the brain, deep inside the spine, deep inside the nervous system, endocrine system. Drawing healing chi deep inside the body. Thinking about the pituitary and the pineal gland deep in your brain. Opening out and expanding out. Pouring chi back into these. Pouring chi back into the thyroid, parathyroid. Thymus. Let go of the whole of the endocrine system. Pouring chi back into the thymus, into the adrenal glands, deep inside the sexual organs. Letting go of the whole of the nervous system out into the blue sky. Bringing healing chi back inside every aspect of your nervous system. Let the whole body open and relax, letting go at every level. You dissolve into blue chi. Bring this chi back into your body. One more time. Gently open out into the blue sky. Perhaps raise the hands above the crown of your head and pour chi down through the whole body. Let's lift chi up and let the whole body open. Pour the healing chi through your body with her. Two more times. Lift chi up and open the whole body with Kai. Pour healing chi through every aspect of your life. One more time. Kai opens and dissolves everything. Pours chi through the body. Healing chi in every cell. Let's just lift chi up one more time. So just gently gather the chi up. And we're going to bring the hands back down to lower dantian. So draw the chi through your body, focusing this energy deep inside, bringing this healing chi to lower dantian. Let the hands settle on lower dantian. Lower dantian chi is abundant. Blood and chi in every aspect of your body. Blood and chi working well. Feel this chi deep inside. Feel this chi deep inside. Hunyuan Ling Tong. Hunyuan Chi. bright and clear. Qi Dao Bing Yong. Qi arrives. Healing takes place. Whole of the body. Perfect working order. Whole of the body. Healing. Whole of the body. Fixed. As you stand here, imagine your Wei Qi layer, this beautiful layer of Qi around your body. Every cell in your body working well. All functions of your body working well. Just feel this perfect Qi deep inside. Every cell working well. Imagine your Wei Qi layer around your body, protecting you. Imagine your Qi body protecting and connecting you. This beautiful bubble of Qi, you inside. Every cell in your body, perfect working order. Everything working well. Let's draw 3 circles around lower dantian. As we circle around lower dantian, it just gathers Qi from all around the body, brings everything back into this storage space. All the excess energy is held deep inside for when you need it. And then we go 3 times in the opposite direction. That just brings us back to the end, brings us back into our physical body, brings us back into this time and space, as it were, brings us back to the end of our exercises. And we just stop our hands here for a moment. We imagine our Wei Qi layer. We imagine every cell in our body glowing, perfect working order. We see ourselves as this being of light with all of our cells filled with Qi, protected by our Qi shield, happy. Put a big smile on your face. Slowly release your hands. Bring a bit of movement into your fingers, into your toes. Slowly open your eyes. Bring some movement back into your body. If you're going to do any bends and stretches, do them slowly so you don't make yourself dizzy. Gently relax and open the body. Feel the body coming back into movement, coming back into this moment. We should say how loud together. If you don't want to be on the video, don't unmute your camera or don't switch on your camera, as it were. Okay, so 3 howlas. The first howla is about yourself. It's about everything that we've worked through being perfect for you right now. The second howla is the same for your friend and family. Everything is perfect for them right now. And the third howla is just for everything in our world. So let's put our hands up in the air. 1, 2. Ha. 1, 2. Ha. And the last time. 1, 2. Ha. Very good. Lovely. So we have our final salute for each other. You bring your right hand up and the left hand down. Pull the fingers together, thumbs on the end, entirety hands. Thank you very much for being here today.